Are you ready to get roomed? Are you ready to get stuck in a room that you can't escape? I mean, in a video game. Because we're playing Silent Hill 4: The Room, the last Japanese-developed Silent Hill game, and the last one that had a number on it. You know, I remember when this game was announced, the thing that everyone thought was, the whole game's gonna take place in one room? Because it kind of sounded like that, but no. That would be silly. It's about a room. The whole thing doesn't take place. We'll go to the option. Let's go to the options for a second. Let me just take a look at what we're doing here. Brightness. I do have brightness and contrast turned up in game, so hopefully things are easily seen on the video. Also, noise effect is off. Of course, Silent Hill is known for its its visual noise effect, but I usually do turn this off because it doesn't really come through well on stream. So it's going to be off, which gives us a clearer picture. Silent Hill 4, very divisive game. They clearly were going for something new when they made this, because this came out not that long after 3, pretty shortly after 3. And, you know, you had Silent Hill 1, 2, and 3, and you can see the connective tissue between those games. But then with 4, it was clear that they really wanted to go for something. And, you know, you can respect that. You can respect just not rehashing what came before, but saying, what if something completely different? And that's what we got with Silent Hill 4. This game came out in the US in September of 2004. And this is the PS2 original version that we're playing. If you wanted to get this on a modern platform, probably the easiest way to do that would be to get the PC version on GOG, which came out in October 2020. We'll be playing the GOG version as well after the PS2 version, just so we can see what differences there are, what they look like. But if I'm playing one of these versions, I probably do prefer playing the PS2 version. It's not in HD, of course, but honestly, I think it looks a little better. Also, there is a little bit of content that is not in the PC version due to a bug, I guess. But this is the PS2 version. Potentially, we could see all the content, though there is some stuff that is, I think, a little random as to whether or not it shows up or not. Silent Hill 4: The Room. There are 4 endings of this game. In this first playthrough, we're going to be going for the best ending. Let's start the new game and just get going. We'll play it on normal. I don't want to play this game on hard. And so we begin. First of all, this is the first time that Silent Hill, well, I was about to say first time, had a first-person mode. I guess Silent Hill 1 did have a first-person perspective, but this game does have actual first-person modes when we're in the room. However, the room is very brown and dirty. What's with this room? Room? What's going on with that room? When we see that eye icon, we can look at something. It's covered in blood and rust. This is my room, but what the hell has happened to it? Clearly, it's not always this dirty. This room, is it really my room? It's in terrible shape. The air is so heavy. My head hurts. The window, I can't get it open. This one neither. It's stuck. This is my bed. Nothing bad to say about that. My head, so heavy. This photo is filthy. Was it here before? The scenery, I know I've seen it before. I mean, we probably should leave this room considering we heard a scream, but I mean, we have things to look at. All right, let's head out of our bedroom. Door shut tight. It won't open at all. Here's our apartment. The door is shut for good. Can I look through the peephole? Doesn't seem so. These shoes, they're not even my size. That's the strangest thing that's happening here. It smells horrible. I'm afraid to open it up. Here's our kitchen. I'm not interested in food at all. Ah, my head, it hurts. What's this? What? I don't know what this is. What is it? It's like a box. Who imagined such a thing? Where did this big TV come from? I thought I had a record player here. I see. Our man is the kind of person who would rather have a record player to listen to some vinyls than watch some TV. This clock, when did it stop working? Did I even have a clock in this room before? I don't even know what this is. What is this? Radio with speakers? These books, they're not mine. It's part of an old picture book. There once was a baby and a mother who were connected by a magical cord. But one day the cord was cut and the mother went to sleep. The baby was left all alone. But the baby made lots of friends at Wish House, and everyone was very nice to him. The baby was happy. It's ripped here and I can't read anymore. If only we had some sort of storyteller to tell us what happened next to the baby. Now we can't get this window open either. Who is this guy? Who are all these people? 21 people. It can't be. Why are they here? Creepy. It looks like a face. I thought I moved this, but now it's back to where it was.
dream.
Here's our man, Henry Townshend, who wakes up from restless sleep. Well, the apartment looks fine. It's not brown and dirty anymore. It's still not working.
Hello?
Help me.
What? The cord's cut.
How could such a thing be possible? So, Henry. Before we do anything with him, I just want to mention that, you know how there's sort of some sort of a typical thing people might complain about with horror games? They feel like the protagonist just doesn't react to things. Oh man, Henry basically nullifies his personality nullifies everything that comes his way. Everything just turns to zero when it comes within Henry's aura. The zero reaction field. It's not like in Silent Hill. I went sightseeing there a few years ago. Yes, and also this game does not take place in Silent Hill, which is funny. I like this photo because it really captures the beauty and tranquility of the trees and lake there. I put this up on the wall right after I moved here. This is my bed. That's my phone. This is a photo of the church I ran across when I was visiting Silent Hill. For some reason, I was really attracted by the way it looked, so I took the picture. Yes, he visited Silent Hill. Something to remember is that in the early Silent Hill lore, Silent Hill was a tourist town. After the movie came out, it's kind of like rewritten so it's like a disaster town. But no, it was like supposed to be like a small tourist location. It's a brand new scrapbook. I can view the contents of that scrapbook by pressing the triangle button. I still haven't got anything. Gotta get some files from a scrapbook. Just a quick shot I took in downtown Silent Hill. It's a nice tourist town about a half-day's drive from here. I put pictures of Silent Hill all around my apartment. It seems fine. Photo of the lighthouse near the lake in Silent Hill. Don't know why I'm so obsessed with photographs from Silent Hill. Feels a little bit lonely for a tourist town, but it's a nice place to relax and heal your soul. Oh, my damaged soul needs healing. Let's look out the window. An impatient-looking woman walking down into the subway. All right, here's a further out view. Hotel South Ashfield, that's where we are. That's where we live. Not a glamorous view. There's some other apartments. That's like the front door to the left. You can see someone else looking through a window. You can... Bar Southfield is 555-3750. Why don't we give that a call? 555-3750. That noise just now. What was that? Well, I guess no one at the bar wants to talk to us. Well, the kind of a neat thing is that even though Henry is stuck in his apartment, he cannot open these windows. I can't open the window. Up until a few days ago, it was no problem. Ever since I started having those nightmares. But he can look out at the outside world. He can look out and see people walking around, having a good time. Here's our apartment. There's no ghost man coming out of the wall this time. We were not able to go through here before. Here's our bathroom. No reflection. Because I guess that's too expensive on the hardware, maybe. I don't feel like washing my face right now. What's the point? It's just going to get dirty again. There's nothing to do here. Just a normal bathroom. Nothing has changed since I moved here 2 years ago. I haven't washed in here either for 2 years. I don't feel like taking a shower now. I just sleep every day in my clothes, get up and don't take a shower. What a life. Just the typical stuff you find around a sink. Nothing particularly interesting. All right, well, let's take a look at Henry's big problem. Down here.
What the hell? What's going on here?
The zero reaction field. It's Eileen Galvin from next door.
Oh man. Hope my luck changes before the party.
All right, we can look through our peephole and see our neighbors. Presumably the neighbors can't see those bloody handprints. We can see them. Also, someone shoved a paper underneath our door. What's this? Mom, why doesn't you wake up? I'll just put this in my scrapbook. You never know when this might be useful. All right, so this is Henry's big problem. He woke up one day to find that his door was chained from the inside, and he cannot get out. And no one apparently can hear him from the inside. And his phone doesn't work, and his windows won't open. He's got a problem. But his shoes are not a problem. Those shoes are fine. Don't need to change them right now. This little closet right here. Tools and things on the ground. But check this out. Henry has an apartment with his own washer-dryer in here. Doesn't have to share them with the other tenants. Got it built into his apartment. It's a clothes dryer. Don't need that right now. It's a washing machine. I don't need that right now either. Nothing in this area has really changed since I moved here. Nothing interesting here at the moment. Well, we're just getting a layout of the apartment, just seeing what's here. Just for reference for later. Let's check out the kitchen when it's not a nightmare. What's he got in the fridge? Living large, Henry. He's got chocolate milk. We want to keep that refrigerated. He's got a bottle of wine. That's it. Bottle of white wine from the refrigerator. It'll break eventually if I keep using it as a weapon. Well, why would Henry need a weapon? The chocolate milk is not a weapon, by the way. So I guess Henry's eaten all the food. I guess that's why those are the only things left. I don't feel like washing my hands right now. Oh, Henry, it's always the right time to wash your hands. Gotta keep clean. I don't feel like cooking now. I wonder if the stove would even work. I mean, electricity seems to work. This chest could hold a lot of stuff. I've been here like 2 years. I never really noticed it before. So this is our inventory box. We have a very limited... What was that? Well, we heard a strange noise, but other things to look at here. We have a very limited size inventory, so we will need to use this box frequently. It's weird. A few days ago, the power to my TV and my VCR just stopped coming on. Ever since I started having those nightmares. Right, so some things still work, but other things don't. Like, for example, this radio still works.
And now the news. Yesterday, Wally the Walrus, a longtime resident of the Springfield Zoo, gave birth to a healthy baby walrus pup named Buttercup. Mother and child are doing just fine.
Oh, it's good to hear some good news for a change. I bought these books with me when I moved in 2 years ago. I haven't touched them since. They're just basically a decoration now. But there is something strange here. Looks like a scrap for some book. Man, this thing looks like it was written ages ago. Through the ritual of the Holy Assumption, he built a world. It exists in a space separate from the world of our Lord. More accurately, it is within, yet without, the Lord's world. Unlike the world of our Lord, it is a world in extreme flux. Unexpected doors or walls, moving floors, odd creatures. A world only he can control. Anyone swallowed up by that world will live there for eternity, undying. They will haunt that realm as a spirit. How can our Lord forgive such an abomination? This part of the book is too damaged to read. It is important to travel lightly in that world. He who carries too heavy a burden will regret it. The book is too damaged to read anymore. Doo-doo. Well, it doesn't mean anything to us right now. Maybe it'll mean something later. The main power is off. Even if I press it, nothing happens. Can we read... What does it say on the cover of that? Bakuri car. Just like, yeah, like a car magazine. I guess Henry's into some cars. Here's another perspective of the outside. Better look at the front door. Just people living their lives, oblivious to Henry's plight. That they don't know that their neighbor can't get outside of his apartment. He's stuck in here. Photo of me as a kid, and then when I graduated from high school. Do you really keep a framed photo of you, like 2 photos of you? I don't know. I got this photo from Frank Sunderland, the super here at South Ashfield Heights. You might remember the name Sunderland. That's a name we've heard before. This is a photo of the outside of South Ashfield Heights. I was immediately attracted by the outside of this building, as well as the view from the window here. When I moved here 2 years ago, I almost felt like I was being drawn here. But that's silly. By the way, let's take a look back outside. Still can't open this window. Still can't open this window. Yes, Henry saw this and was so attracted to it. I have to live here. This is it. It's fate. What other choice do we have? Okay, there's this noticeably red book. Everything's kind of monotone and beige. But this book is a little more saturated. Oh! It's the save point. Our first save. This is the only save point, by the way. It's not as bad as it sounds. Well, we can get there pretty quickly, usually. All right. Hey, remember that we just heard a strange sound coming from the bathroom? Let's take a look at what that looks like.
What the hell? Somebody in there? I wonder if I can get out this way.
Well, it is a mysterious hole, but Henry's pretty desperate to get out of this apartment. The sewage pipe's broken, too. Let's pull that out of the way. Got a steel pipe. 3-foot-long sewer pipe. Not very powerful, but fairly easy to use. All right. Let's see if we can get out this way. Enter the hole? Yes. The hole's longer than it looks. Let's crawl forward.
What the hell?
Well, somehow, we ended up on an escalator going down somewhere underground. It's a down-only escalator. Only one way to go. Let's, see what our controls are. So we can run. We can access our weapons in the inventory. We have, we can reset the camera like that. We can equip. We can swing. Different weapons have different animations. Some are faster, some are slower. Some you can charge up to do a big attack. Like that. We'll equip the wine bottle does not have a charged attack, but we'll equip that first. Just because it's the first weapon we picked up.
Who are you? What's your name?
Henry. And you?
This is my dream, and you don't even know my name. It's Cynthia.
Your dream.
That's right. This is just a dream. And a really terrible one, too. I hope I wake up soon.
So you think this is a dream, huh?
Well, if it's not a dream, what is it? Anyway, I want to get out of here, but I can't find the exit. Say, will you help me find it? I'm kind of scared all alone. I'll do a special favor for you later. It's just a dream, so I might as well have some fun.
Well, it seems that Cynthia has been trapped in the same place Henry is, but they're dealing with it in different ways. Henry just keeps asking what the hell is going on, but Cynthia is taking it in stride. She believes it has to all be a dream, because what else could it be? She'll wake up any minute now. We don't actually have to worry about her falling behind. She'll keep following us.
Wait a minute. I think I'm gonna puke.
Oh, Henry can't believe this. Look at the day he's having. Alright. Just gonna have to smack these things with a wine bottle. So, combat. Takes a little getting used to. I broke the wine bottle, but now that makes it even more deadly because I can stab. The combat, even though it's a little bit different than previous Silent Hills, it still does end with stomping. You still have to stomp. Oh, hold on. I did not stomp him. I went through... Oh, that's probably fine. This is where Cynthia went in. Let's just see how she's doing. She's not doing. But there is a hole in the wall. Where could this crazy hole lead to? Let's go inside.
dream. But it seems so real. Or could it be? Was I really inside that woman's dream? Ah, that's just stupid. What am I thinking?
And we're just back in the room. Well, we could try the bathroom again. While we're here, why don't I try... I'll just put this... So different description now for this. Now that it's broken, it's more dangerous than a weapon. But since we already tried that, we'll put that away and go with our steel pipe, which is the better weapon of the two. Whenever we're back in our room, we could always check the... we could always check this again, the peephole, to see if anyone's there. No one there this time. We could also take a look around in our room to see if anything might look a little different than last time. The furniture's been here since I moved in. Huh? That's weird. Somebody moved it. Yeah, let's just straighten that. We can't abide this crooked furniture. Who could have done it? And who left this gun here? There's a pistol on the floor. We'll take it, sure. Easy to use handgun, not much stopping power. It's kind of funny how little you end up using the gun compared to melee weapons. There's a reason for that, which we'll get into. But for right now, we've got a gun. There's also some writing on the wall. There's a message carved in here. It looks like they used an ice pick or something. The faint hope I had is slowly changing to despair. I've somehow managed to tunnel this far, but no matter what I do, I can't get any further. The hallway, the windows, the walls. It feels like this room is stuck in another dimension. Eileen never noticed. We also have a weird, this wall doesn't look like it's in good condition here.
Where did I put that damn broom? Oh, there it is.
Uh-oh. The previous tenant, made a little peephole for himself. Well, I mean, to be charitable, he did say he was trying to get out of the room, but Eileen just never actually noticed it somehow. You'd think she would have heard that. Speaking of hearing, the phone's ringing.
Where did you go? Hurry! Save me! If you need a token, there's one here.
Well, that's clearly Cynthia. I guess somehow she knows our number. I was asking, where did we go? Where did she go? She was nowhere to be found. We could hit up the bathroom again, but there's another sound coming from outside the door. So the first time we saw Eileen outside the peephole, she dropped something. I think she broke a bottle, which is why she said, hopefully my luck changes before the party. I think maybe she bought some liquor and she dropped it and the bottle shattered outside. That's why she was sweeping that up. It's very discouraging. You buy something and you drop it. Now, some sort of food item or, something you're going to intake, and then you drop it. You ruined it. It's your fault. Still nothing underneath our door or by that bookshelf. Let's head back to the bathroom. Let's go back in the hole. Well, this wasn't here before. Some kind of mannequin. It's got a coin in its hand. There's the token. Train token for the subway's Lynch Street line. Can be used any number of times. Some kind of mannequin. Creepy. Sort of reminds me of Cynthia. Speaking of Cynthia, where did she go? Oh, by the way, this won't come up again until we play the PC version. I would just like you to take a look at his shadow. He has a pretty distinctive shadow right now because of the light being cast in the room. I just want you to remember what that, I'll point that out a few times what that looks like. Again, it won't come up again until we play the PC version. Okay, I didn't stomp that guy. He's still alive. Let's equip my pipe. These guys can move around pretty quickly. Like, you hit them and then they'll jump back. So, really, fighting them is just about figuring out their movement and their spacing and getting close enough to hit them 3 times so they fall over, then you stomp on them. It's a bit frustrating when you first start playing the game, but, I mean, you get the hang of it. The King Street line exit. And that's the entrance. I need a coin to get through the turnstile. Well, Cynthia told us that we could get a coin. We have it now. Not that one. Let's see. There we go. Use the coin. Well, we don't actually know where we're going, but Cynthia said we need a token, so we'd assume this is where we should go. But oh no, ghosts! Say hello to a big reason why a lot of people don't like this game. The ghosts! Okay, ghosts are immortal. You cannot kill them. They fly after you relentlessly, and they can hurt you without touching you. There are ways of subduing them, but if I were to knock one down, they would just get right back up like a second later. Hey, Cynthia.
Someone's coming. Get me out of here!
How'd you get in there? Oh, the ghost is coming. Okay, we have to find a way to open up that train. Here we're at the front of the train. Here's a button. Let's push it. Looks like the car's doors opened. Here she is. Now, where are we going to go with Cynthia? Well, we can take a look around in these train cars. Listen to the sound of us walking around in this car. Oh yeah, listen to that. Listen to those footsteps. The floor is so sticky. Well, oh. So I can run away from this. Actually, this is probably a good example. Let's try knocking him down, just to see what happens. Oh, another ghost. Okay, he's down. And he's back up. That's what happens when you knock a ghost down. So, I can run away, and, it's fine. Cynthia can take care of herself. She'll be along. Strange vending machine. It says one muh on it. What do we do with that? Now, who can say? This door's locked. See, we just went in here. Cynthia's right here with us. She does better when it comes to that as a bit better than another specific person does. When it comes from moving from room to room. Well, I mean, we'll see about that later. There's a toy box here. It has 1,000 written on it. It's locked and I can't open it. Alright, let's not worry about those right now. You have to worry about these ghosts. So right now, hold on, let's, here's a map. There's like 2 lines of trains. Some of the doors are opened and some of the doors are locked. We just kind of have to work our way through these 2 trains. I don't know why I'm bothering. See, I can't actually stomp because it's just going to get right back up. So when it comes to ghosts, it's really just better to run away. Run away as fast as you can. Alright, we made it to the other side. And by doing this, we got to the other side of the subway platform. One thing about this game I would say is that it's hard to tell what you're doing at any particular point in time. Like, I just did that, but why did I do that? This is locked. Oh, ghost is coming out of the wall. They do that sometimes. Oh, they got me. Stuck his hand in me. Well, this is a dead end, but I'm just going to pick up these bullets. There we go. All right. I mentioned that you don't use the gun all that much. Here's why. Every set of 10 bullets takes another slot in your inventory, and you don't have many inventory slots. So actually carrying a lot of ammo is not practical. The gun is used sometimes, but you just can't use it a lot because, well, you need those inventory slots. There's more valuable things you could be using them for. We're just gonna run down. We're gonna run down. Run to this door. Cynthia didn't come through the door with us this time. Can I swing that camera around? Hold on, let me see. There we go. Yep, there's just ghosts out here. No Cynthia. Where did Cynthia go? Well, wherever she went, she's not here. I took some damage from those ghosts, but that's fine. You know why it's fine? Because we can enter the hole. So here's a valuable thing. If you pick up health items at the beginning, don't use them. Save them. Because we can go back to this apartment. And when we get up out of bed, our health meter is regenerating. The apartment has restorative powers. Let me just free up my inventory a little bit. I'll keep the gun just in case I want to use some bullets, but I don't want to have a whole lot of bullets in my inventory in case there's other things I want to pick up. Don't think there's anything new here, but we might as well take a look every time we're back in the room. Yeah, no one's there. All right, quick detour to the apartment. Now back we go. I like how Henry is just being, like, shot out of a gun when he goes through the hole now. He's, like, being fired out of a cannon into the subway. All right. All right, now we're on the bottom level. It's all rusty down here. We can try going up this ladder. Let me find some more bullets and pick those up. We unlock the door, but it goes to a place we've already been. Now we have unlocked the door on the other side of the platform, so we can get to both sides of this platform if we need to. But that doesn't really help us right now. We need to find Cynthia. Where did she go? And even if we find Cynthia, how do we get her out of here is the thing. So he'll jump back. You want to follow him in so you can give more hits. Don't let him attack. There's like a big flesh tube. I'm hitting it. This doesn't do anything. It bleeds. You don't need to do that. It's just a big flesh tube hanging there. But now we're on the
Henry, I found the exit. Come to the turnstile. Henry, I found the exit. Come to the turnstile. Hurry! Hurry! It's him! He's coming!
Well, sounds like something... Maybe sounds like Cynthia's having some kind of emergency. You can actually avoid a lot of the enemies in this game. But, you know, for this first playthrough, we're doing it slow. We're fighting enemies. Oh, there's a bunch of them. Hold on. Out of bullets? Let's save an inventory slot. All right. They were in this train. We don't actually have to go in this train right now, but I want to. There's something in here for us. It's a golf club. I got the 9-iron. Golf club. Powerful and easy to use. Looks like it could break easily. Yeah. There's like almost an entire set of golf clubs in this game. They're breakable weapons that are also stronger than like the pipe. We're going to find all these golf clubs and we're going to break them. There's an open door here, but doesn't lead to anything. Handle missing from this projection. It should act as a key. Through the driver's seat window, I can see light coming in from the side of the tunnel. Okay, can't do anything with this now, but it's good to remember it's here for a good deal later in the game. We'll be getting to that in a while. Just remember that there's a panel, there's like a control panel for this train. Can't do anything with it right now. Maybe some other time. Vending machine. I wonder what it was vending anyway. What's that supposed to mean, Henry? Why are you so suspicious of the vending machine? All right, there's a nutrition drink. So it's called the nutrition drink, but this is the health drink of the game. But like I said, don't use it because you can always go back to the apartment. And there is a hole like right over there if you wanted to use it. Save your health drinks for the moment. Can we look at these, by the way? No observations for, like, the hanging cages with bodies in them, I guess. All right. We're about to go up the escalator. I mentioned that the ghosts are one reason that a bunch of people don't really like this game. You want to find out another reason? It's not a big part of the game, but it's memorable. Wallmen! That's what happens when the wallmen get you. They get you. Got to time it so you don't get hit by the wallmen. All right, I know I said not to use the health drinks. I'm going to use one right here since I'm right in the middle of this escalator of wallmen. Come on. So they can swing once or twice in a row. Oop. Oh, I should have kept running. I should have kept running. Yeah, okay, he got me with the second hit. We're also... Look at this business right here. All right, I probably, considering I'm so low on health, I probably want to do this. All right, we got to the top. Everyone loves the wallmen. Henry's very low on health, but it's fine. Women's makeup items are scattered on the ground. These must be Cynthia's. But where's Cynthia? There's a plate on the door. Let's remove the plate. We got the temptation placard. Placard from the Subway World. It shows a woman and says, temptation.
Are you okay?
it's just a dream, right? I think I drank too much last night. I never got to do that special favor for you. I feel like I'm dying.
It's okay. It's just a dream. Cynthia? Man, what's that noise out there?
Well, we probably should take a look at what that noise is out there. There's an ambulance and a police car near the subway entrance. Is it Cynthia? Well, doesn't seem like there's anything wrong with the rest of the hotel. Maybe it's just a coincidence. It was all just a dream.
Hurry up and get that ambulance. Quit yapping and move her already.
Damn, she's got numbers carved into her chest. I wonder if...
Well, for some reason, we heard the police band on our radio. Sounded like one of the cops recognized the numbers. We also heard her talking on the PA system saying it's him, but who's him? Who could that be? There's something under that door. But first, let's look through our people. Let's see what Eileen's doing. Is Eileen reacting to this? Yeah, Eileen sees the ambulance outside. She's taking a look out the window. Scrap of red paper stuck in here. Although the cult itself is gone, I'm sure the spirit of it is still alive. There are too many strange things happening in that town. I'm investigating 2 people. Or maybe I should just say 1. I've just about discovered what's going on. April 8. Okay, well, there's a piece of red paper under our door with no context. What does it mean? Who can say? No one's outside our door, though. That's what we know. All right, so we've completed the first level of Silent Hill 4: The Room. We're going to save a game. We have returned from Subway World. So, Henry thought he was having a dream, but it seems that Cynthia was a real person who died for real. And Henry still cannot get outside of his apartment. He did find this placard, the Temptation placard with a picture of a woman on it, whatever that might mean. He took it back with him to the room. Well, there's only one thing Henry can really do, and that's take a look at the hole again. So as you continue on with Silent Hill 4: The Room, after a little break, Henry's going to go back to that hole and see where he might come out this time as we continue.